Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll take up later.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen Delta Present. Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads and stuff.
We are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV.
Welcome to News Desk 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and elsewhere. Today is June 19, AD 2024. My name is Hansen Decker, presenting in the headlines as means of curtailing illegal entry in Liberia. The Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services donates 16 tablets to the Liberia Immigration Service. Defendant Cecilia Yaku gets 5-year sentence at the Monrovia Central Prison following her open confession to the crime of aggravated assault at Criminal Code A to avoid full litigation. National Identification Registry announces the arrival of over 200,000 printed cards in the country. In the way from Liberia, South Africa has begun a new era, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced, as he was soon in for a second full term in office. The details of these developments, the voices of the news makers, the news bulletin, the foreign development are all anticipated. On today's edition of the news program, we take a break to rejoin you.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
Welcome, Olivia Bound, to bring us the news bulletin and the foreign development. Good evening, Olivia.
Good evening, Hansen, and good evening as well. As means of fueling illegal entry into Liberia, the Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services donated tablets to the Liberia Immigration Service, making the donation at the headquarters of Blaise State in Liberia. Last year's Director General, Richard Kafuan, said the GACAS has intended to enhance and streamline this digital data collection and facilitate the production of accurate and reliable information of the movement of people across the country border. According to him, the Liberian Service plays a pivotal role in activities that affect population change, thus stimulating collaboration as a vital. Receiving the items, immigration Zako lauded details for the nation. 28 as to enhance the arrest agenda and digitizing Liberia. According to Liz Commissioner General, the tablets equipped with equipment will be used by immigration officers assigned at the borders to tackle and report migrations, was committing to work with villages and other partners in curtailing illegal entry. A resident of shoe factory in Huntsville has been sentenced to 5 years for spitting on her neighbor. Defendants Coles, 5 years sentence with a central prison her open to the crime of aggravated at criminal court aid to avoid full litigation. Defendant who, according to our judicial correspondent, committed part on December 7, 2022 following an argument with victim Sharon Trey over empty plastic bottles. During the argument, defendant Cecilia Yekeku entered the kitchen, took a plastic bag filled with plastic, pointed a flashlight into the victim's eyes and spilled it in her face. Our judicial correspondent further said the defendant has been in prison even before her sentence was announced on Monday in June 17. The National Identification Registry has announced the arrival of over 200,000 printed cards in the country. The registry's Director General Andrew Peters said the cards are intended to provide adequate data for government institutions following the recent signing of a memorandum of understanding with the Civil Service Agency. The NIR board noted that the institution's goal is to enroll civil librarians for proper identity. According to him, the system is another true way the Liberian government generates revenue. Meanwhile, Director Andrew Peters added that the National Identification Registration Plan to ensure that Liberians want number of services. Peters further asserted that the National Identification Registry is working out modalities with other ECOWAS countries to use a national identification card to have easy entry in all ECOWAS countries. Former Marquis County Senator Clarice Ija has expressed disappointment over Washington schools, the appalling conditions of public schools across the country. Speaking to RCA News in Charlesville recently, Madam Jala mentioned that the deplorable conditions of government schools and lower mileage difficulty show serious sign of neglect. Madam Clark Jala disclosed that majority of the schools covered recently doing a special assessment recorded due to damaged roads. According to the former Kibi County Senator, most of the schools lack adequate seating capacity, thus causing students to sit on the bare floor during school hours. The Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission has ended a more session on electricity distribution by Arabic Energy Incorporated. It can be recalled Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission licensed LIB Energy Incorporated to join other venture companies contracted by Liberia Electricity Corporation to distribute electricity to the 8 southeastern counties. To control electrification, the LERC consulted LIB Energy to emulate similar operation as done by the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Speaking Wednesday at the press conference, Eddie IRC person, Dr. Lawrence Sitachibo said the inspection was done to establish whether the company is complying with the terms and conditions as required in its license. The House of Representatives has adopted several recommendations towards improving the operations of West Africa Forestry Development Incorporated, situated in District Grand Bassa County. The House said Harris' decision was reached following a report submitted by the Committee on Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries recently set up. The committee was mandated to a form on complaint filed to the House through the Concession Review Committee by West Africa Forestry Development Incorporated. The company accused Grand Basque County District Number 2 Representative Clarence Banks of obstructing its operations, thereby causing loss of revenue. The assigned a judge of the civil court says ensuring an effective and efficient judicial system requires proper funding of the judiciary. Judge Oda Bonan Elliott said to ensure that the personnel and logistical needs of the courts are met, there is a need for adequate funding to help improve the quality of the justice system, coupled with services and decisions. According to RCA judicial correspondent Judge Ronald Elliott further said, why they do their utmost best to ensure the rights are adjudicated in a timely and speedy manner, they cannot overlook the immense workload judges have to undertake with minimum resources. The Environmental Justice Foundation, in collaboration with the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, has embarked on the two-day stakeholders roundtable discussion on the voluntary guidelines on the responsible governance of lands tenure. Giving an overview of the event Wednesday in Monrovia, Environmental Justice Foundation West Africa Regional Manager Sifal Asari said the discussion is intended to put in place safeguards that will ensure that the fisheries sector is protected. According to him, the discussion will focus on setting up guidelines that are essential for ensuring the sustainability of the Liberian fisheries sector. The officer in charge of the Financial Intelligence Agency of Liberia, Mohammed Nafa, has emphasized that asset declaration is a significant benchmark in the fight against corruption and serves as a preventive and meaningful anti-graft tool that enhances public confidence and integrity in public governance. Speaking recently after declaring his assets to the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission, NASA said the declaration of assets by appointed and elected officials is an international standard captured in the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. According to him, asset disclosure is a preventive tool that is invaluable to the LSCC and other anti-graft entities in helping to minimize corruption and monitor public officials' influence against the unlawful buildup of wealth. The Japanese ambassador to Liberia has reaffirmed Japan's commitment to Liberia's infrastructural development. Speaking Wednesday in Bangkok during the dedication of a modern market facility constructed by the Japanese government, Ambassador Hisanobu said, market is part of many infrastructure projects the government of Japan has contributed to Liberia. According to him, the modern market facility is intended to boost economic development of the people of both aimed at supporting the development agenda of President Joseph Waka's administration. The Japanese ambassador recounted that Japan and Liberia have a long-standing relationship that has subsisted between the two countries for decades. The modern banker market is quoted by the Japanese corporation is meant to benefit over 3,000 marketers. Away from Liberia, South Africa has begun a new era. President Cyril Ramaphosa announced as he was sworn in for a second full term in office. He remains in office even though his party, the African National Congress, failed to secure a majority in parliament last month's election. The ANC subsequently made a deal with its longtime rival, Democratic Alliance, and for parties to form a coalition government. Mr. Ramaphosa hailed this government in his inauguration speech, but also warned that unless it addresses inequalities, the country could become unstable. We are hence that's the news collecting.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Via TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll keep your later level.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
So, bound for the news bulletin of foreign development. The news bulletin, it is the record feed on the news program. If you are just joining us in one of the top developments, defendant Sister Yakuku gets 5-year sentence at the Moravia Central Prison following confession to the crime of aggravated assault and criminal code 8 to avoid full litigation. Let's bring you the voices of the news makers. As means of curtailing illegal entry into Liberia, the Liberia Bureau of Statistics and Geoinformation Services has donated 16 tablets to the Liberia Immigration Service, making the donation at the headquarters of LIS Wednesday in Monrovia. Latest Director General Richie Gaffan said the gadgets are intended to enhance and streamline LIS digital data collection and facilitate the production of accurate and reliable information on the movement of people across the country's borders. National National Identification Registry
especially in reference to collaborating with agencies in the national statistical system. The Liberia Immigration Service plays a pivotal role because migration, there are three components of population change: fertility, mortality, and migration. Migration is a major component of population change. Dealing with the Liberia Immigration Service is an indispensable part of our function. So collaborating with you is very crucial, especially in increase the size and the weight of data that we can collect in Liberia space. This app is a part of things. The 16 other points this app will cover we use to test because over time, you need the app, I realize that we need to add some variables or some fields or maybe to remove some fields. So between now and we shall go to the next stage to cascade to the next 30 months, it's important that liquids, the patients, and the patients from the LRS brainstorm as to how to collaborate together that gap. Really, we have to collect data points. It is not going to be all that so they are aware it's an offline platform. You can upload data all our it's ideally about wanting data to be uploaded every day. Because for data to be uploaded, the real time process is the best thing to be uploaded every day. But because constraints of resources, we will provide something on a monthly basis in terms of scratch card. It is our hope that we can continue providing beyond this to the airlines.
receiving the actions, immigration laws could loaded latest for the donation term it has been used to enhance the resident in digitizing Liberia.
We are so about this goal and what was accepted the next investment especially so some precedent but and financial so for the even cabinet, the government organizations, agencies, we are members and all the times we cover our offices fully engaged and we are very much aware that meeting what now is informal therefore but not as to your channel there. I appreciate the fact that the format is back to our
The voice of LRS Commission General Steve Zago earlier, they listened to the Director General of the Ladies, Richie Danforth. The National Identification Registry has announced the arrival of over 200,000 printer cards in the country. The Registrar's Director General, Peter, said the cards are intended to put data institutions following the recent signing of a memorandum of understanding with the Civil Service Agency. Former Margibi County Senator Clarice Jar has expressed disappointment over what she calls the appalling conditions of public schools across the country. Speaking to RSN News in Charlesville recently, Madam Jar lamented the deplorable condition of government schools in Lower Margibi County shows serious sign of neglect. Please take the stick, go to no, take the stick, go to the guy, flex me. Then say on your computer, my work I did. Let him check for Andrew Peters. Or go bring flex me computer. Go bring your code. Then you bring a stick. Bring a stick and flex me computer. The voice of Margibi County Senator Clarice Jarver expressing disappointment over what she calls the appalling conditions of schools across the country. The Environmental Justice Foundation, in collaboration with the National Fish and Aquaculture Authority, has on a two-day stakeholder roundtable discussion on voluntary guidelines, responsible government plans to giving an overview of the UN Wednesday Order Environmental Justice Foundation West Africa Regional Manager Cephas Asari said the discussion is intended to put in place safeguards that would ensure that the fishery sector is protected. Liberia Legislative Regulatory Commission has ended a month-long inspection on electricity distribution by Lip Energy Incorporated. It can be recalled Liberia Legislative Regulatory Commission lesson Lip Energy Incorporated, other venture companies contracted by the Liberia Legislative Corporation to distribute electricity to eight southeastern counties. Speaking Wednesday at a press conference, LERC chairperson Dr. Director Lawrence Sekatiba said the inspection was done to establish whether the company is in compliance with the terms and conditions as required in its lesson.
The Commission provided copies of the inspection report to the energy and was addressed his concern. In addition, the Commission held a meeting on June 13th with the senior management team of the energy and here the Commission had reading the Board of Commissioners issued the following directive. The energy is to present to the Commission a comprehensive smart plan with intent on the gas that will address technical issues and recommendations contained in the technical inspection report conducted by the Commission. LRC authorized the energy's request for explanation of end-user tariff application and directed it to submit to the Commission all required documentation for the commencement of the tariff application by the end of July 2024. That will encourage Lit Energy to begin a review of customer service areas. Two major customers is established customer service quality records, which means a customer cannot be unable to get Lit Energy restores power to DUK license holders who rival service economy.
The voice of LEC head as chairperson Lawrence Sekatiba there speaking at a press conference on Wednesday. Let's bring more development on this edition of the news program News Desk. The officer in charge of the Financial Intelligence Agency of Liberia, Mohamed Nasser, has emphasized that asset declaration is a significant benchmark in the fight against corruption. It serves as a preventive, meaningful anti-graft tool that enhances public confidence and integrity in public governance. Speaking recently after declaring his access to the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, NASA said the declaration of assets by appointed and elected officials is an international standard captured in the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. The National Identification Registry has announced the arrival of over 200,000 printed cards in the country. The registrar's Director General Andrew Peters said the cards are intended to provide adequate data for government institutions following the recent signing of a memorandum of understanding with the Civil Service Agency. Meanwhile, the Director General Andrew Peters added that the National Identification Registry has a plan to ensure that the Liberian use one number of services to include passport, travel lessons, among others.
PhD usually would be kind of interesting. One of the things that you obtain your path to different course, you obtain your process in different course, you obtain other opportunities to do you can everything together to one person will be listed they want within sentences. So this is why we have to when we have to come to know that the interest of people of the depend on who or what we come up with them. So we you can tell the North Africa is very in the West African state with higher than form of individuals. It's very fine. Other countries, we are working together.
Andrew Peter is the Director General of the National Identification Registry. They're speaking at a news conference. The Japanese ambassador to Liberia, Masizuki Hasinibuti, has reaffirmed Japan's commitment to Liberia's infrastructure development. Speaking Wednesday in Banga during the dedication of a modern market facility constructed by the Japanese government, Ambassador Hasinibuti said the market is part of many infrastructure projects the government of Japan has contributed to Liberia. According to him, the modern market facility is intended to boost economic development for the people of Bong, aimed at supporting the development agenda of President Joseph Walker's administration. So, well, folks, if you just joined us, a reminder of the top developments we are carrying on this edition of the news program. News desk as means of curtailing illegal entry in Liberia. Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services donates a consignment of the tablets to the Liberia Immigration Service. A resident of Factory in Ghana is sentenced to 5 years for spilling acid on her neighbor. National Identification Registry announces the arrival of over 200,000 printed cards to enhance the enrollment of citizens into the national identification system. And away from Liberia, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa announces a new era for the country after his swearing ceremony arranged for a second full term in office. Let's continue with more developments. The Environmental Justice Foundation, in collaboration with the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, has embarked on a two-day stakeholders roundtable discussion on the voluntary guidelines on the responsible governance of land stewardship, giving an overview of the Wednesday Moreover Environmental, that's Environmental Justice Foundation West Africa Regional Manager Cephas Asari said the discussion is intended to put in place safeguards that will ensure that the fisheries sector is protected. Well, folks, that's all the time we got to be with you on today's edition of the news program. That's as we take leave of you. These are the top developments we have been following. As means of curtailing illegal entry in Liberia, the Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services donates a consignment of digital tablets to the Liberia Immigration Service. A resident of Sugar Factory in Ghana is sentenced to 5 years for spilling acid on her neighbor. National Identification Registry announces the arrival of over 200,000 printed cards to enhance the enrollment of citizens into the national identification system. In the way from Liberia, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa announces a new era for the country after his swearing ceremony on Wednesday for a second full term in office. Thanks to our correspondents, writers, reporters, editors, and those who helped in making today's edition of the news program a success. Olivia Bound read for us the news bulletin, the following development. My Toby and sat behind the camera Johnson Batoma, able coordinated the sound on behalf of the production team. My name is Hanson Decker, presented.
Ria TV, True FM.
Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll keep your data like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News Summary at 12. My name is Hanson Decker, present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to True FM 96.1.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what.
Starting today, why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best! Orange is the best! Oh, Orange is the best!
Orange is the best!
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best!
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best!
People, Orange is the best! Yes! Orange is the best!
La vérité, Naratama, please woo.
Copen the Guinea, that's the Iboga orange. Top of number 1. Swing it.
Company is my orange. I don't got the best.
Orange will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, orange is raw.
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.